Welcome to the short explanatory video that will help you interpret and better understand the results of the Wannabee test. Thank you so much for choosing Nantys-Wannabee. The aim of this psychometric procedure is to provide you with valuable information concerning the choice of your future profession, a change in your professional career, or whether you are currently working in an occupation that really inspires and suits you. The result of this test should be used as an icebreaker so that you can address issues related to your career orientation. We also recommend that you consult a qualified professional. For example, a coach or guidance counselor, an occupational psychologist, etc., to help you make important decisions. We, the Nantys team, hope you enjoy interpreting your results. On this page, you will find an overview of the results obtained. On the top half of the page you will find a result wheel, from which you can read the standard values for the 6 measured areas of interest. The results always apply in comparison with a representative sample of people. So here you are compared to other people, not just to yourself. In other words, the standard values indicate for every assessed area whether your interests are more strongly, equally, or less prominently pronounced than those of others. Note that there are no good or bad results. That is, more prominent values in the outer areas of the wheel do not necessarily mean good results, and vice versa, less prominent characteristics in the inner areas of the wheel do not mean bad results. People are different and professional interests are distributed differently within a population. If the profile contains a large number of values that are not very strong, it may mean that the professional interests are not yet clear enough, or that you prefer an occupation in which the focus is not too much on one or the other area of interest, but including several areas of interest. If you get many particularly strong values, then career choice or career counseling can be more difficult, as you should probably make some reductions or transfer some activities to your leisure time. Unless of course you are one of those who enjoy a multidisciplinary activity. For each Nantys-Wannabee result, a target area can be defined. You will find the reference at the bottom left of the result wheel. Target areas have been defined for the 22 occupational categories defined by Zielman and allow the suitability of a specific occupational field to be assessed. If all standard values are in the respective target range, the chosen occupational area is the right one for you. The more the standard values are outside the specified range, the less the chosen professional field corresponds to your professional interests. Then, you will find your code of interest under the result wheel, allowing you to get a list of occupations that suit you better and less well. The list is issued at the end of the report. For more information on the code of interest, please visit nantys.ch. In the lower half of the page, the colored boxes refer to your values of interest, how much you like doing something, for all areas of interest. The scale ranges from 1, no interest, to 9, very high interest. Below and in slightly darker color you will find your self-assessment of the competencies assessed, called ability, how well are you able to do certain things, related to the respective areas of interest. A high value for the interest field, meaning greater than or equal to 7, with a significant value related to the ability field, are indications for areas to which you should pay particular attention. In the graph on page 3, you will find an overview of the extent to which you are interested in certain professional fields, called interest, and the extent to which you attribute certain skills to yourself, called ability. In the first segment, you can see all areas of interest for which you have assigned yourself both a high interest and a high ability. This segment indicates which professional areas are particularly relevant for you. In segment 2, you will find the areas of interest that you like, but for which you lack certain skills and competencies to perform them. In this case you should ask yourself if you can somehow acquire the skills necessary to fill certain gaps. In the third segment, you will find the areas of interest for which you possess a certain amount of competencies, but you are not interested in. You can ask yourself if you can somehow increase your interest for this field of activity. for it is in fact a pity to have certain capacities and skills and not use them. Finally, in segment 4, you will find the fields you don't like so much and are not particularly good at. Therefore these areas include activities you should probably avoid. A more detailed description of the meaning of these different segments can be found on pages 3 and 4 in the results report. On pages 5 to 7, you will find a detailed description of your interests. Reading these descriptions should give you a better idea of your principal interests. This can bring up new questions about your career choices or confirm certain things you already knew. Use the discussion about your results to ask yourself the following questions. What do I want to achieve in the course of my professional career? Which professional domain suits my interests? Am I currently working in a domain which corresponds to my core interests? What could stop me from fulfilling my professional dreams? On page 8 you will find a list of professions including some basic professions and others which require an advanced education or diploma. This list refers to your professional interests and the code of interest that you received. The list is neither absolute nor exclusive. It is meant to fuel your reflection. Don't be worried if the job of your dreams or the job you are currently doing is not on the list. In the lower part of the page you will find a list of professions which do not correspond to your interests. Again, do take these recommendations as guidelines, but do not let them restrain you. Still, if you are or want to be active in one of these domains, it could be necessary to look critically at your choice. Thank you again for having chosen Nantys-Wannabee. We hope with this little video we have provided you with important and useful information. Otherwise, the experts of Nantys are glad to answer your questions. Would you like to know more about your skills and competencies? We provide you with the necessary tools. Please have a look at nantys.ch or contact us by email on diagnostics@nantys.ch for more information. We look forward to hearing from you soon.